gentlemen, welcome to the main event.
Welcome back. Today we're diving into the revolutionary overhaul of the Federal Acquisition Regulation, or FAR, and its impacts on SAM.gov. This is a big change, right?
Absolutely. Now, it's not every day the FAR gets such a major update. For anyone who uses SAM.gov, these changes could reshape daily processes.
So, let's start simple. Why does FAR matter so much to SAM.gov users?
Well, FAR essentially sets the ground rules for federal procurement. SAM.gov is where organizations register to do business with the government. So, when FAR changes, registration and compliance requirements often change too.
That makes sense. I've heard the overhaul brings in more transparency and standardization. Any examples?
Definitely. One of the key updates is the way contractor information is displayed and verified. The idea is to make fraud much harder and make data more accessible.
That's huge for reducing headaches with documentation. But does this mean the registration process gets longer?
Not necessarily. The aim is actually to streamline things. For example, there's better integration between systems, so users might enter information once and have it populate across platforms.
That sounds like a lifesaver for small businesses. They often struggle with repetitive paperwork.
Exactly. And there's also a shift toward digital signatures and electronic records, which should speed things up and cut down on errors.
I can imagine some folks worrying about learning new systems, though. Change isn't always easy, right?
True, and there will be some growing pains. The interface and requirements might look different, so training and support will be key.
Speaking of support, is there any mention of training resources or help for the transition?
Yes, the update includes a push for more guidance. Think tutorials, help desks, and updated FAQs. They're trying to make the rollout as smooth as possible.
That's good to hear. Now, what about compliance? Are there stricter checks with this overhaul?
Compliance is definitely in focus. With more automated checks and better data integration, the system can flag inconsistencies or missing information more quickly.
So, less chance of someone slipping through the cracks. But does this mean more rejected applications at first?
Possibly in the short term, especially if users aren't familiar with the new requirements. But over time, the process should actually cut down on errors and speed up approvals.
And for existing users, do they have to re-register or update their info immediately?
Not instantly, but there's likely a transition period. Users will be prompted to update certain information or confirm details to stay compliant.
I wonder if this overhaul will inspire similar changes in other federal systems. What do you think?
It's very likely. Once a system proves it can improve efficiency and security, others tend to follow suit. It's a bit like when smartphones first added fingerprint sensors. Everyone wanted in.
That's a great analogy. Do you think these changes will make it easier for new vendors to enter the market?
I believe so. With clearer requirements and a more user-friendly interface, newcomers shouldn't feel as intimidated. It could level the playing field.
But for veterans used to the old ways, change might be frustrating at first.
For sure. But sometimes, all it takes is one helpful webinar or a clear checklist to get folks up to speed.
Agreed. It's like riding a bike, awkward at first, but smoother once you get going.
And at least you don't need a helmet for paperwork, right?
Good point. So wrapping up, what's one thing every SAM.gov user should do right now?
I'd say stay informed. Check the official updates, explore the training resources, and don't wait until the last minute to adapt.
Great advice, and maybe keep a cup of coffee handy for those late-night application updates.
Couldn't hurt. If you're watching and want to dig deeper, check out the official SAM.gov news section for more details.
Thanks for tuning in. Are these changes a step forward or just more red tape? Let us know what you think.
A special thank you to MarketUS.com for furnishing us this information.
Here's a question. How do we contact them?
Good question. You can reach them at MarketUS.com or call them at 954-636-3232.
Before we go, this deep dive was created by the MarketUS.com team.
Let us know your thoughts in the comments below.
Good point. It's right below the subscribe link.
Thank you for watching. If you're interested in becoming a sponsor and sharing your product or service with the world, reach out to MarketUS.com. You can schedule a session to discover how we can work together. See you soon.